Hello, Gemini. This is Tarot Queen Jamila here to do your Will We Get Back Together tarot spread as far as with your ex is concerned, okay? And even I'm using a different spread than I did for the first two. I feel like it's a lot more thorough. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to do another. This is for if you are a Gemini and you're wondering, will your ex come back to you, okay? And I just wanted to use a different spread. So welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you need a private reading, the link to my website is below. And let's just get started, okay? I'm going to call to the spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for the Gemini for the year 2018. Okay, will your ex come back to you? That's what Gemini is asking, okay? Show me the past history of the relationship, the present. Okay, your ex's current situation, Gemini's ex's current situation, how Gemini's ex feels about them. How does Gemini's ex feel about reconciling? Okay, what can Gemini do to help the situation? And the final card, will Gemini reconcile with their ex in 2018? So this is a much more thorough spread. And let's get started, okay? All right, so gems, your first card that you got, the past history of your relationship with your ex. Feel like a lot of you Geminis in general, you were very happy with your ex. In particular, it looks like your ex is possibly a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Um, what's going on at present is the Eight of Wands. So I feel like the Eight of Wands is representing life happening very fast. I feel like things are going really, really fast between you and your ex. And so right now, it's a lot going on. And then I can also sense that a lot of you are receiving pressure from possibly outside of the relationship. Okay, so right now, I feel like the Eight of Wands showing the energy with your ex, it represents both of you sort of at a place where you're working, you're going on with your life, you're doing things. Your ex's current situation is the Three of Coins. So I feel like that represents how your ex is doing very well right now, Gemini. I feel like they are manifesting career, money. I can sense very good spirits around your ex, Gemini. How your ex feels about you, Gemini, though, is the Hermit. So they actually, in my opinion, I feel like at least right now, they're not interested in getting back with you. Okay. So how they feel about, oh, well, you know what? That's how your ex feels about you, the Hermit. So they're feeling a little isolated. They're feeling that separation. They also feel that there's a lot of things that you need to look at within yourself, Jim, which was one of the reasons why they broke up with you. So they feel like there's some things that you need to do some introspection, and they feel that you need to work on yourself. Okay, now how they feel about reconciling is that they may reconcile with you. They could possibly, they wouldn't mind reconciling with you. Now, I will tell you that I feel with the Two of Wands coming up, when I compare these two cards, unfortunately, I feel like your ex may have a new relationship. I feel like they may have a new relationship. Okay. Um, these ex lover getting back together thing is so confusing, even with this spread. I don't really like this spread either. But what can you do, Gemini, to help the situation? And the Seven of Cups comes up. So there's a reality that needs to be faced here. I don't feel that with the Hermit coming up that your ex-partner wants to get back with you, Gemini. The Hermit threw everything off. The Seven of Cups being right next to it as well. Feel like also the Eight of Wands at present does represent your ex moving on with their life. Okay. So they're moving on with their life. And I can see them in a relationship with a possible fire sign. Now, the Seven of Cups, what can you do to help the situation is you need to really get out of the fantasy world. You're in a fantasy world, Gemini. I mean, first of all, it seems like for that Seven of Cups to come up at all in your reading, as well as the Four of Coins, I feel like you've been holding on to this person forever. Forever, Gemini. I mean, it's not meant for you to stop living just because you broke up with that person. Come on now. And then also, I mean, you may still be single. I feel like a lot of you Geminis have been single for several years. And I feel like the reason why you're single is because you're not looking inward. You need to figure out what it is that you're doing. Your ex is very smart. They may also be, your ex can either be a water sign, an earth sign, or a fire sign. They feel as though, there's some things about yourself that you don't see. And it might be water under the bridge. Now, the Seven of Cups is the spirit guide saying to you, Gemini, you have got to face reality. You've got to face reality. You've been waiting and waiting for this person, and it just doesn't seem like they are interested. That's what I can see, Gemini. I'm just serious about this. And will you reconcile? The Four of Pentacles comes up. I feel like it's a possibility if it's an earth sign, but I feel like, Gemini, if you're holding on to a water sign or a fire sign, it's just not going to happen. So it's going to be different scenarios. So yeah, some of you may have the possibility of reconciling with an earth energy, with an earth sign, either a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. If it's a water sign, they seem to have moved on. If it's a fire sign, they seem to have moved on. Spirit, give me some clarity on the Four of Coins. And the earth sign person that you're dealing with, they are still just as narcissistic as they were then. And the Judgment card tried to turn over while I was shuffling. Spirit, give me some clarity on the Four of Coins. See, in order for people to avoid moving forward, that can be very scary. They tend to look back. And sometimes looking back is not the best thing to do. Okay, so Temperance and the King of Wands comes up. What's the next card? The Justice card. Okay, some of you could have a slight chance of getting back with a fire sign. Okay, but that can be years and years from now, I swear to you. It can be years and years from now. And only if what they have going on with another zodiac sign doesn't work. Temperance comes up, which does show that a lot of you Geminis do have a very codependent earth sign. And I don't even think you even want them back, possibly, but you might. If you do, the Temperance card comes up saying that there's some kind of, I feel like, addictive behavior, uh, codependency. I feel that you should just move on. I don't feel that whoever this earth sign is somebody that's worthy of your time. Just saying. Okay. And then I also feel as though whoever this fire sign is, it's almost like spirits is saying that it's not equally yoked, that you're not equally yoked with that person. So I feel like Temperance card is saying stop being codependent and move on. I feel like it's an unhealthy thing that you're holding on to. So there is an ex that you possibly could get back together with. It is, I feel like it's going to take years and years, maybe even the next lifetime. I have to be honest, guys, and the reason why is because a person became your ex for a reason. There was a reason why you left them. There was a reason why it didn't work out. And if the reason had anything to do with them as a person, like not just some fake fraudulent lie or rumor, I'm talking about how you guys felt around each other. That is what it was. It had nothing to do with, you know what I mean? Like it just, in my opinion, okay? So I don't think it's healthy to hold on to your exes. Thank you so much for watching, Gemini. If you have any additional questions or need a private reading, the link to my website is below. And I will see you guys next time. Blessed be.